Livy Loves, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, it seems like everyone in Ostagar died. Except for a few stragglers and the Darkspawner coming back from them. But Morgan's mother, Flemeth, rescued me and Alistair. And I'm about to go outside and talk to her and see how Alistair's doing and everything.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
In her head, she'd want to be cocky and say it takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me. But on the outside, she knows this is a more serious matter. And Morgan already told her that Alistair is not taking all this very well, so she wants to be considerate of him. So she's going to say, I'm fine, I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Yeah, why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Yeah, well, the land is hardly united now, thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
What is an archdemon, exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
And what could the Terran hope to gain from betraying the king? Like, surely everyone is gonna realize that he abandoned the king.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Do you think the Arl would believe us over the Terran?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
And say he doesn't help us, what then?
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do? Though she does doubt it'll be as easy as just going and being like, hey, join our army.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes, thank you for everything, Plymouth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't want to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to any harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have some questions, because I haven't really asked her any questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Have you ever been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Loghain. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
How are we gonna get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
I'm not gonna ask if she's really Flemeth's daughter, so I'm just gonna say I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay, got approval from Morgan and Alistair. Morgan is in my party now. Let's give a chit-chat to Alistair.
What do you need?
Oh. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Like, Lyanna definitely understands what Alistair is going through, especially the fact that he thought of Duncan as a father, and she just lost his father. She just lost her father. That's an excellent idea.
I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was killed. That's actually why I was sent to Oscar.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Oh, he approved a lot of that conversation. I think for now, that's all. I mean, there's more conversation that I can do with him, but I want to go ahead and get moving into the game. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Oh, world map. Party camp. Let's go to Loghain, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostrogar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostrogar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Antigon, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll
Two of us
applies
look
to
armed.
everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
I ain't paying you a damn thing. Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can... I'm not even going to intimidate them. Because I feel as though my intimidation is high enough to where they will back down. And these guys are nothing but scummy thieves that are trying to profit on the people getting away from the Darkspawn. And Lyanna absolutely despises people like that. So she's going to say, you can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Yeah!
I shall do it.
Alright, what does she have? Drain life. Oh, yes. Alistair, you go ahead and handle this guy. That... Oh. Alistair, let's get you healing potion. Major healing potion. And... You... Absolute... Okay, where... Who's where? And Morgan.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Then they'll do what they must. Come with me.
I'm not going down without a fight.
You already started losing that fight.
Oh, this...
Fight! Okay. Oh! I'm on Morgan, not, disorient.
I see. For a little
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Alistair a lesser. Give myself a lesser.
It's your time to die.
Ah, well. I want you. Lightning. Mind Flash. Oh no. That hit Alistair too. Alright. Alistair. No shield. You don't need to do the shield defense. You get him with a charge. Morgan. Let's go ahead and do Frost.
While you can. Another battle, I see. Stay still. Let's make this quick, shall we? Hey!
Alright.
This should be.
Oh, no. What? No. That's not what I didn't want to do that.
You had it coming.
Dead. Okay. Well, they were stupid. Trying to basic rob people. That's what they were doing. They were robbing people. I don't have any. Fuck. Oh, that must have been a quest item because I definitely didn't have any room in my inventory. So I'll go sell some stuff and then come back up here and loot them.
As
I'm
you
just
wish.
going ahead and getting the stuff that I can get. And I do. So looks pretty. Lots of camps. Cow. Alright, let's go into Lothering. Or a cutscene,
Well,
whichever.
There it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
With everything that Lyanna's been through lately and losing her whole family, she knows where Alistair is coming from. And I think she would be really upset at Morgan for being so ugly to him. So leave him alone, Morgan.
But how can I? He is right there, speaking, eyes wide like those of a brainless calf.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
You have thoughts on this point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish elves, the dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Lyanna is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Lyanna is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I didn't think we were fighting about it. We were just having a conversation. What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
But that... I mean... That actually couldn't be done. I'm sure he's expecting that maybe some Grey Wardens survived. Them in particular, because they weren't really in battle. He does have the protection of an army. That's a horrible idea. We'll need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Sure, let's take directions. Where do we find Lyanna?
He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where do we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
I don't think any of this is going to be easy. Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. Splendid. Cow. 2 cows. Aw, cows. Chicken. Can I kick the chicken?
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Goats. Is he using a book for a cover? For a pillow? He is. He's using a book for a pillow. I have absolutely no more room. First thing I need to find is a merchant to sell my stuff. I have no more room to hold anything.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Just traveling through.
Good.
Keeping
No
a low
room
profile.
here for any more outsiders.
I have questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder. though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord.
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no way to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
Lyanna, I've got questions. Farmer, can't promise I'll answer them. Also, Farmer proceeds to answer every question that I ask him. Elf root. Okay. Merchant. Merchant is... Okay, actually, you know, it's probably been a short video, but I want to start fresh in Lothering. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It'll be nice to edit a short video for a change. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you had a great day. Still digging recording this. That's just how it goes, I guess. But please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload other videos. Share it. Share these videos with people that you think might like them. And I will see you next time. Bye!